Hello?
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, Dan.
Dang. Hi. Kumusta?
Hello. Okay raman.
Kuan ka nang na-answer na nimo katong self-assessment questions gani, katong A to S nga akong gihatag nimo.
Oo.
Sige,
Ako
sige.
na nansiran.
Sige, thank you. Kuan, pwede ko mo-proceed na sa akong recorded nga interview. Like, i-record na ako. Mo ask ko
Okay,
nimo sa
sige,
question.
sure.
Sige, sige. Proceed na ko ha. Aron tayo maglangan kay daghan-daghan ra ba?
Bitaw.
Sige, sige. Okay, first question. Where are you now in your life and how did you get there?
So, life for me is like a book that has a lot of chapters, for I have a lot of stories to tell, which have led me to this present chapter of my life. I am now at the chapter where pursuing my dreams for my family is the only thing I have been prioritizing. Therefore, I tend to stay healthy all the times so that I will be able to reach my goals. And I choose to let go all the negative people which I think can only hinder me from reaching my goals and can affect my inner peace. I am now at the stage where I don't care anymore about what other people think, for I am myself better than them. I have learned not to live with their expectation because I know I will never be happy if I will continue to listen their judgments. I am now stronger than I was before. I have learned to embrace my past and the scars along with it, and have learned to face any challenges that may come in my way. I have learned to love myself more than anything else. Than that removing toxic people from my life is one of my way to protect and respect my inner self. This is not the end of my journey, for I know that there are still a lot of beautiful things meant for me, and the end of my story is yet to be told.
Okay, thank you. Next question. What do you like about yourself and your body and what do you not like?
Um, Growing up my childhood years is indeed a struggle for me because I have a lot of insecurities. I envy my friends for having such a beautiful face and body and for living in a luxurious life. It was always on my mind before that if you were beautiful and you were able to have the things you want, everyone loves you. But then as I grow up, I realized that being beautiful is not about being comfortable with your own life. It is about knowing and accepting who you are and what you are. Now that I have realized all of this, I love everything about myself and my body because this is what God has given to me, and I am indeed grateful for it. I have learned that once we accept our flaws, no one can use them against us, and self love and self acceptance are both necessary for happiness. I love myself for being so determined and dedicated to reach success and for having a strong faith in God. I love my body for I am well and was able to cope up certain things, and I have the ability to play sports. We should always be ourselves and let people see the real, quirky and imperfect, flawed, beautiful person we are because we can't be perfect, so we have to live with what we got.
Okay.
So
Next.
what
Okay, sige. Next question. What is it about your body and mind that you are unhappy with that could be positively affected by exercising regularly?
Um, One thing about my body that makes me unhappy is being so skinny and thin. I have a very thin thighs, and this is one thing I have always wanted to have progress by doing regular workouts. Performing regular exercises could help me achieve my goal in getting thicker thighs and bubble butt. So, in order to achieve these two, it is important to grow the muscles in them.
Okay. Next question. What would you like to change if anything and why?
Although I am not contented with my body, I still want something in it to have progress because this is how I wanted to invest in myself. By having a more fit and healthy body, I've always wanted to get my thigh sticker because I don't like being called a walking stick. I wanted to have progress in it because aside from it made me healthy, it gives me more confident about my body.
Okay, next question. What is going on in your life that would facilitate behavior change? Inhibit it.
Um, as we were required to stay at home during this time of pandemic, our way of spending time has also changed our behavior. I was able to inhibit it by using my time effectively, practice multitasking, and engage in different activities. I was able to prioritize my health more and control the flow of my day by being mindful and productive.
Okay, next. Where are you now in your physical activity level?
I am now at a moderate level of physical activity. I am currently doing bike riding and after my classes and doing household chores. I tend to do international activities for my body to become energized and promote bone growth in order to avoid risk of fall related injuries.
Okay. Next, have you tried regular exercise before and failed to stick with it?
Um, During the first few months of quarantine, I and my friends are doing exercise and workouts every morning. Then we woke up every early as 5 a.m. in the morning to get some quick walks and jogs, and then proceed to our daily routine, which is doing step by step exercise. Then, unfortunately, we failed to stick with it, maybe because laziness strikes us and we are not that committed to it.
Okay. Another question. Currently, what do you estimate your potential to stick with an exercise program to be?
I have estimated my potential in time management and self-discipline to stick with the exercise program. I think by the second time around, I am able to stick with it since I am already started doing this kind of activity before. However, I am worried that I may not able to have a lot of time for my exercise routine and fail to stick with it again since college years is so hectic of schedules.
Okay. Another question. What unmet personal needs are you thinking of attempting to meet?
Um, I have never been to a gym, so I have been thinking lately to do my exercise there in order to have a faster progress in my body workout. However, I am afraid that I might fail to stick with it because I know I have a hectic schedule and maybe my efforts will be being put to waste since I have lack of self confidence that keeps me from taking positive steps. My motivation quickly flames out and I get easily discouraged nor give up.
Now, are you really ready to try it? Would you really like to change even if it means giving up something you are accustomed to?
I am now ready to fulfill my unmet person needs because I have realized that nothing will going to happen if I will just sit here and wait for the time when will I become ready. I cannot see I the results I want if I am not going to take a step forward in order to achieve it. And definitely cannot see the results if my fears and doubts would hold me back in pursuing my goals. Since I love change and progress, I should start training myself to become ready, patient, and well disciplined because every positive result takes time.
Okay, sakto bitaw. Next, do you think that you can mobilize the mental strength if that is what you want or need to do?
If mental strength is what I really want or need to do, surely I can mobilize it because I have motivations in gaining self acceptance while striving for self improvement. And I am encouraging to enhance my performance and learn how to respond hardships. Mobilizing mental strength allow me to enjoy life to the fullest when I am able to turn challenges into opportunities and growth.
Okay, next question. What has your previous experience with personal health behavior change been? Was it good, bad, something success, or none? And will that help you this time around?
So far, my previous experience with personal health behavior change has some successful because I don't easily get sick unlike before. I was able to move freely without worrying anything. Since I am healthier than the previous time, I can feel my body stronger. Exercising regularly and eating a balanced diet helps me in achieving this and will help me this time around because I will assure to myself that I will continue doing healthy activities to attain wellness.
Okay, another question. What can you learn from experience that will help this time? Are you being realistic about this?
I have learned from my experience that health behavior change is necessary to each and everyone, especially to those people who has unhealthy habits. One way to engage individuals in improving their health is to show them how healthy behavior changes can be major contributors to preventing or delaying the onset of disease or personal injury. I was able to become more determined and motivated in doing something to attain healthy lifestyle.
Okay, another question. What is your self image?
Um, I can see myself as a happy and healthy person. As of this moment, I seem to have full of energy, even though I did a lot of things today. I don't easily get sick despite not having enough sleep due to the school works. I can deal with my emotions and can effectively cope up with stress, regardless with my attitude. I tend to stay positive all the time despite having been faced with different challenges every day. And I have been protecting my inner peace at all costs.
Okay, another question. Do you think of yourself as good looking, attractive, or not attractive, healthy, or unhealthy?
Um, I think myself as healthy person because, like I said in the previous question, I seem to have full of energy despite of having been doing a lot of things for a day. I have my quick regular exercise every morning and I ate healthy foods. I am healthy because I can be able to do my daily tasks and can be able to cope up with stress and other problems. I am healthy as well, for I have a good relationship with others. And with regards to spiritual ways, I have strengthened my relationship with God.
Okay, next. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Aside from imong kaugalingon.
Kuan, as I look at the mirror, I see imperfection. I have seen my flaws, but it wasn't a big deal to me anymore, for I have already accepted everything about myself and my body. I can see myself as a healthy individual being. We're able to perform daily living activities when I look at the mirror. I can see myself as very determined person in reaching all my dreams in life and goals for my body.
Okay, what kinds of feeling do those images elicit?
Those images have elicited a feeling of happiness, satisfaction, and determination. Happiness, for I have been able to accept my flaws after a long time of feeling insecure about my body. Satisfaction for attaining a healthy body in order to perform such activities, and determination to achieve greater things in life, where I am physically fit and can make a step forward to do the things I love.
Okay, another question. If you are planning to exercise to help in weight loss or simply to shape up a currently out of shape body, will you be able to use the fact that smaller size clothing now fits and that my waist is getting smaller as measures of success rather than scale weight, and which might or might not change much as As you are even redistributing body mass.
Seeing seeing how smaller size clothing fits on me is one of the best way to tell whether I'm losing weight. Instead of relying only a weighting scale, we can determine our weight loss by trying to put up one of our favorite clothes. And if they are less snug than they were before, then I can be a strong indication that my hard work is losing weight is paying off.
Okay, and further, this is the last question by the way. If you're going to exercise primarily for weight loss, is your true goal to become really thin rather than somewhat thinner?
I am going to exercise primarily of weight loss. My true goal is to not to become really thin, instead to balance my body. Losing weight doesn't necessarily mean to become thinner, but it is also means burning fats in order to achieve physically fit body.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, sa more to dance. Daghan ka question.
Looking sa
Lag.
magkakamustahay.
Lag. Okay. Thank you. Maura to. Salamat ka, Jo.
Sige, no problem,
Sige,
Dams.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Amping.
Amping po. Thank you.